guys, it's Roy here and welcome to One Man and His Dog Gaming. Now this is a proper introduction video. I know I've done a video already, but timing and everything, things are a bit all over the place at the moment. And this is Eddie, which is the dog of One Man and His Dog Gaming. Here Ed, you're going to look at the camera. Eddie's not going to look at the camera, he's just going to slobber all over me. And he's suddenly become very possessive because I'm talking to myself basically right now. Look, this is Eddie. Eddie. I need to get a treat. Right, so I'm going to do an unboxing video today of something that I picked up on Friday. I've just not had a chance to have a go on it yet because it's been a funny few weeks, yeah. But yeah, I thought I'd open it up, show you guys everything. I hope this is going to work. It might not work. I've never done one of these before. And then I'll show you my Evercade collection. I've got a nice little collection of stuff. And then I'll try and show you some footage of some of the games working on it and stuff. So I'm sure you guys will know what the Evercade Alpha is. It's I'm probably going to get this wrong. I should have done my studying before I started this video, but hey ho, what the hell. Eddie's looking at me like he's unimpressed. Look, see, he's like, what is this Joker doing? Look at him, he's like, whatever. So yeah, it's a desktop arcade thing you can play on, yeah. But it comes with games in it already. I think there's just two versions. There's a Street Fighter one and there's a Mega Man one. I've got the Mega Man one. Because even though fighting games are cool, yeah, I'm just not really that much into them. I'm a bit rubbish. I'm a button masher. Yeah. So yeah, I've got the Mega Man one. But the really cool thing about the Evercade Alpha is you can put your Evercade games in it, which I think really kicks up the whole idea of it. It's such a cool idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to move this doggy. Eddie. Look, look, he nearly got a lot then. I'm going to move this doggy out of the way, even though we love him so, yeah. And we're going to show you the box. So just a minute, go over there, Ed. Go on, you're sulking now. There's quite a lot. Just a second. I hope this fits on the camera. So there you go. That's the box. I won't show you all of it. So obviously it was sealed up. I've got rid of that already. So just a minute. I hope you can see this. If you can't, then my second video's complete disaster. So just a second. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so we've got a quick start guide there. I won't show you that. There's a nice envelope here. Let's have a look. So, right, okay, yeah, so we've got Strider, we've got Final Fight. I'm not sure, I've got a feeling these might go in the top of the cabinet, I might be wrong. Tell me off if I'm wrong, yeah. Right, so, can't get that back in. Put that there. So we've got a plug. The rather cool thing about this is it comes with different regions of plugs. We've got a PAL, we've got a European one, and we've got an American one, I think that is. So, let's just stick this on. He says he can't do it, I'll do that later. Comes with a wire, you don't want to see that, so let's take that off. Right, so, second, that's quite heavy, which is great, I can't get it out. Which is not great. Get rid of the box. Yeah, so there we go. That's the machine. I'm quite impressed with that. I think that's pretty cool. Show you the side of it. As I say, I've got the Mega Man one. It's really chunky. So yeah, there you go. Oh, the joystick clicks. Well, was like a clicking thing. So yeah, right. So I'm going to set this up. And then we'll come back and we'll let you have a look at it. Okay, so before I show you the cabinet working, I've been playing on it for a bit. It's quite cool. There's some little quirky stuff about it, but we'll go on about it later. I'll show you my Evercade games that I've got. I've not played all of these because I've got way too many games and you know what it's like, yeah. So I'll try and be as quick as I can. Really cool one. Although Tanglewood I'm not sure about, but Xenocrisis is ace. But too hard. Yeah, I've got this one because I love the Dizzy games. Because I originally had a Spectrum, because I'm old. I'll admit it, yeah. But the Dizzy games are ace, even though they are just... God, they're brutal. Yeah, you think a game with an egg jumping around, oh, so easy, so childish. No. There we go. Sorry, I'll try and run through these really, really quickly. I just thought you'd like to see them. There we go. I mean, let me know in the comments below if anybody collects the Evercade cards. I think there is. This one, I got this for Donut Dodo, which is this dude here. It's just, I'll show you it on the cabinet later on. This is like, it's like the first games I wanted to play on the cabinet, to be honest. It's just a great little arcade game. It's brilliant. That's that one. Duke Nukem. I've not played the Duke Nukems yet. In fact, I've got both collections. Very good. There we go. The Pico. Pico primarily bought for 40 Winks, which I played on the PS1 originally. Again, because I'm old. The Commodore 64 collection. Number 2, I'm not sure if I've got number 1 actually, I should know, shouldn't I? But yeah, as I said earlier, I had a Spectrum. I used to class people who had Commodore 64s as a bit posher than me. Yeah, there you go. There's another arcade collection for you. So there's quite a few of these because I'm a mad spendaholic. Nobody knew that. Yeah, there's that one. There we go. Biomechanical Toy is pretty cool, which is on this one. I think it's a bit of a hidden gem. One of the early games. I was originally going for a full collection, and then it just got a bit insane. And I must admit, I did sell quite a few of the older ones because some of them go for a decent whack of money now, and I sold them and bought some different retro, you know, like you do, and then instantly regret selling them, but you can't afford to buy them back. This one I've got signed by the guy who did the Flea game. He was randomly at a retro games fair like years ago, and I felt sorry, so I bought the game again because I already had it, and he was like, would you like me to sign it? I'm like, yeah, of course, it'd be cool. It's a nice little cool thing. Yeah, I hope he's not watching this because he'll think I'm a bitch, which I am. There we go. I've not played this one. If anybody's played it, let me know in the comments if you like it or not. There we go. Nice cool collection there. We're nearly there. There we go. Another one. Few more. Good Boy Galaxy is great. Chaos Engine's a great game. Xenon 2 Mega Blast, I always thought it would be amazing, and every time I play it, I just think it's a bit naff. Not played this one, I don't know why, because it's my sort of thing. Sydney Hunter stuff. Yeah, one of the, this is the second cart. Bit of Dig Dug, which I've always liked. And then last but not least, we've got the Team 17. I used to have the Alien Breed games, and they are so cool. And randomly, I've got Quack, QWAK, on a Game Boy Advance cart. I bought it online somewhere. There's no box or anything, it's just the cart. Don't know if it's like a rare thing. I've never seen it before anywhere. So yeah, that's my games collection, and now we'll go over to the Evercade itself. Okay guys, this isn't ideal, but when you're working on your own, this is what you have to do. So I've moved into our kitchen, Mainly to escape from Eddie because he's farting like hell tonight, and it's just like, yeah. And he won't go outside because he's a terror. Anyway, it's not what you're here for. Right, okay, so this is the Evercade Alpha turned on. So, yeah, lights up. The sound is pretty ace. Just turn that down a bit, yeah. But yeah, really, really crisp. It goes really, really loud as well. So it has, I can't remember how many exactly, but we've got a fair few games that are installed on the system already. So we've got a bit of Final Fight, Knights of the Round, cool little beat 'em up Strider, which is an awesome, like, I know it's used too much, but classic, it's great, highly recommend it. And then 2 Mega Man Power Fighters games, which I thought were alright, but hey ho, there you go. And then an okay shoot 'em up called Carrier Air Wing, which I played a little bit. So just to show you, so the carts, which you've seen the Evercade carts before, I'm sure. If you haven't, they look like so, yeah. So they go into the bottom, just go upside down, then you just slot them in, and you can put 2 in at a time. So I've not tried this yet with 2, but yeah. So you go to the left and you go down, and then it brings up the carts. So I'm guessing it's just going to list them all on both of them. So if we go down, I'll just zoom in a bit. Sorry about this. It's a bit amateur in it. What can I say? Right, so it doesn't. So let's see. We'll go up, and then I'm not sure how this works actually with that. Let's do show all, which is X. Right, yeah, that's showing everything then. There you go. So yeah, so I'll just show you one. So we'll load up Burger Time, which, great game, terrible to control. I have had one issue. I put in Indie Heroes 3, and it brought up saying that, you see my shiny head there, it brought up a message asking if you wanted to update the car, and I tried to update it and it crashed straight away and I restarted the system, and I tried that 3 times, but you don't even have to do the update. I'm guessing it's just a quirky issue with the system, so I'm sure they'll sort that out eventually. So yeah, you didn't have to do the update, you can just play the game. I don't know what difference it makes. That was just on Indie Heroes 3. I've tried about 10 carts in here, and that's the only one that brought up the update thing, but you can just ignore it. But yeah, the joystick's great to use. As I said earlier, it's nice and clicky. The buttons are responsive. I'm not going to show you how terrible I am at this game, he says as he puts it on and shows you how terrible it is. Have any of you played Burger Time? I love it, but the controls are awful when you're climbing up ladders. Look, there, died again. I'm not even trying. I'm concentrating on you lot. But yeah, and then if you want to come out of it, it's dead easy. You press menu and you do quit, and it brings you out of it. It's really, really easy to use, like really easy. So let me quickly show you, see if we can find it first. There we go, the wonderful Donut Dodo, which is pretty ace. But it's just such an easy system to use, yeah? You turn it on at the front, it lights up, it does like a little intro video. But yeah, no, it's great. And then we'll do that, I'll just quickly show you. Again, I'm not even trying to play this because I can't. But yeah. Just like a one-screen little platformer, and it's ace. I'm going to die straight away because I'm not really even concentrating on it. You collect the donuts, and then when you've got them all, you can get up to the top and get the big donut, and then you beat that level and go on to the next one. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it. So just there you go. Closing remark. So yeah, I played on it for a bit. I think it's a really, really great system. I got it a little bit cheaper because I got it for trade price in the shop. I think it's 210, something like that in the shops to buy. I really, really recommend it. I mean, if anybody on there is collecting Evercade, you'd no doubt or possibly even, because there's a console as well that attaches to your TV, you'll have one of the handhelds, which is what I initially have. If you like collecting stuff, the Evercade carts are great. Come in a nice little box. They have booklets with them, which is always a nice thing if you're old school like me. They're just cool little items. Most of the carts have you're talking anywhere between, for the arcade collections, between 2 to, can't think of the most games on a cart, but 10. I mean, when you look at like these limited run style companies, including Limited Run Online, they'll release Switch games and PS4 compilations, and they'll have like a couple of games on them, and it's just a bit rubbish really, isn't it? But these have loads on, they all seem really good quality. The company is constantly updating stuff if there's any issues. As I say, there was an issue with me updating Indie Heroes 3 tonight. It says there's an update. I tried to update it, I've tried it 3 times, it just crashes it and restarts the system. I'm sure they'll sort that sort of sooner rather than later. And the only other negative I can think of, apart from that update on that, which is nothing, because you can still play the game anyway, and this is a stupid one, the screen had like a protective plastic on it, and it was a nightmare getting it off. I thought it'd just come straight off, and it didn't. It was stuck behind the screws, as 4 on the front screen, and I've had to unscrew each one to get the plastic off. And then you can't see it here, but there's like still a line of plastic here at the bottom, which I can't remove, and I didn't want to remove the screen. I don't even know how it works. I don't know why they've done that. But yeah, I think it's a great little system. I'm not going to score it, because I mean, I can't really. It's great that all the carts are meant to work on it. I'm sure if some don't, then they'll sort that out. But yeah, it's a fab little system, and I highly recommend it. I'm sure it's in many online retailers and the few game stores that are on the high street. I know games kind of disappearing from the high street, isn't it? Or if it is on the high street, it's now full of toys, and they'll need to rename it to Toy. Anyway, so yeah, thank you for watching. Eddie's not around because his band is in my living room farting his face off probably, so I'll have to take him for a walk now. So thank you for watching again, guys, and we'll see you again shortly. Cheers very much.